What's up, guys? Master Jerker here, doing a deck profile on a very special deck that has not been seen on my channel yet. It's not new, but it's still pretty creative. Who are we here with, first of all?
Hi, I'm Sam Peterson.
He's one of our group members, so I figured I really want to do his deck profile because it is definitely good. Can actually have some great plays. So, yeah, you just want to get in deck profile?
Sure. Alright, let's start. So this is Witchcrafters. We're going to start off with 3 Shemeda. All of the Witchcrafter main deck monsters have the effect of you contribute the monster and send one spell card from hand to deck, hand to grave, and special summon out one Witchcrafter straight from deck. And then all 3 of them, including Shemeda, Pottery, my bad.
Oh. Okay.
All have graveyard effects, where you banish themselves and they have something different. Shemeda has the effect of banish yourself from the graveyard, send one Witchcrafter card straight from deck to grave. Vittori has the effect banish yourself, draw one card, and then discard one Witchcrafter card. Or if you have no Witchcrafter cards in hand, you banish your entire hand. And Pottery has the effect of if you have no cards in hand, banish yourself, target one Witchcrafter card in your graveyard, add it back to hand. So we run 3 Shemeda, 3 Pottery, and 2 Pottery.
Alright.
And for your somewhat boss monsters, run 2 Golem, 2 Madame Veer, and 2 Hane. Golem is a surprisingly hand-trapped beater. Golem has the effect of when your opponent activates a card effect that targets a spellcaster monster you control or targets it for an attack. You can target one card your opponent controls or one Witchcrafter spell in your graveyard. Special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, return the selected card to hand. You can only activate one of these effects. And at the end of your opponent's turn, she bounces herself back to hand. Like I said, 28 beater. Madame Veer is going to be pretty much your star card of the deck. During damage calculation, if your spellcaster monster battles an opponent's monster, quick effect, reveal any number of spells of different name from your hand, and if you do, your battling monster gains 1,000 attack and defense for each revealed spell. Then she has a quick effect of discard one spell card from hand, negate all face-up monsters effects your opponent controls till the end of the turn. And then Hane has a protection effect where your opponent cannot target any other face-up spellcaster monsters you have with effects. She has another quick effect of discard one spell card and target one card your opponent controls and destroy it. So
Neaterino, man.
double Hane actually covers each other, so your opponent cannot target anything. And then for other monsters, we run 2 Chocolate Magician, 2 Effect Veiler, 2 Gamma Seal, and then the 1 Shadal Falco.
So question,
Go ahead.
why not 3 chocolate? Because, I mean, you can discard to draw, get into your deck faster, so.
I would run 3. It's just I'm a rarity whore, and I only have the 2 gold. Otherwise, I would run 3. I recommend 3. It's just at the moment I only got the 2.
Okay.
So, Chocolate Magician has the effect of once per turn, discard one spellcaster monster, draw 1 card. And then once per turn, if this card is targeted for an attack, target one spellcaster monster in your graveyard, except Chocolate Magician. Special summon it, then change the attacking target to the special summon monster, and if you do, the attacking monster's attack is cut in half. And then we all know what Effect Veiler does, as well as Gamma Seal. Falco's in here because we actually do run a little bit of Shadal in there, but mainly just a Shadal fusion hit for Falco.
Perfect.
For spells, we run 3 Holiday, 2 Creation, and then 1 By Straight, 1 Draping, 1 Collaboration, and 1 Scroll. Holiday is going to be your Monster Reborn of the deck. It's pretty straightforward. Just target one Witchcrafter monster in your graveyard and special summon it. Creation is going to be your Searcher. It's that simple. By Street has a nice protection effect where once per turn, when a Witchcrafter monster you control would be destroyed by battle, it just doesn't. Draping's nice. It's you target face-up spells your opponent controls up to the number. Yeah. No, just any spells your opponent controls up to the number of Witchcrafter monsters you control and bounce them back to hand. Collaboration. I actually don't remember what collaboration does. Oh. Target one Witchcrafter you control. It can make it a second attack, but it is also the only monster that can attack this turn. And Scroll makes it so that whenever you destroy a monster by battle with a Witchcrafter monster, you get to draw one card. All of the Witchcrafter cards have the effect of if they were not activated this turn and they're engraved, they come back to hand at the end phase, which is important for recycling one another with all the Witchcrafter monsters effects. And the rest of the spells are going to be 3 Secret Village, 2 Metaphors Fusion, 2 Super Poly, 1 Shadow Fusion, 1 Book of Moon, just because I like that card for no real reason, and 1 Foolish Burial.
Okay, so so this is standard. We all know that.
Yeah.
This is for breaking boards. We all know that.
Mm-hmm.
Shadow Fusion. So I know just the one though. Like, what
I've
about
noticed
2?
pulling more is really bricky.
Okay, even going second.
Yeah, surprisingly, even going second. I used to run 2, and I would hit it a lot, and it just wasn't that nice to me. I don't know why. It bricked a lot for no real reason, but...
Okay, and then like the 2 fusion, because I know most like Sky Striker players play 1 for the Metals Fusion, or for the Foolish Burial Goods. Why are you playing the 2? Just a discard maybe, or?
They're all just discard hits because you're discarding so many cards with all of the Witchcrafters' effects that seating Metaphors Fusion in hand isn't a bad thing. Discard effect, shuffle back, and draw one. Okay. So if you say you get Metaphors Fusion in hand along with Patori, normal summon Patori, and then you have Metaphors Fusion in hand, effective Patori, discard, send herself, tribute herself, special summon out a boss monster, target Metaphors Fusion, shuffle it back in the deck, draw one, effective Patori, banish yourself, and draw another one.
Oh, okay, so it's like a mini engine by itself. That's cool. Okay, and then Book of Moon, you said you just like it for no purpose.
Book of Moon, I just like it because it's fun having there.
It is good to see like a Mirage Stallion or a Book of Moon, a Gazelle, and they can't do anything after, so.
That's true.
Yeah.
And then for extra deck...
side note with the extra deck, he is running targets, like you said, with like Shadow Fusion. Any of this can change the extra deck to anything at all.
I just threw in here what I did, I guess. 2 Winda, because like I said, Shadow Fusion. And then 1 Starving Venom Fusion, 1 Predaplant. I don't remember how to pronounce that one. 1 Predaplant Triff. And then the rest of these I have in here, pretty much just to have in here. The Salamangreat, Chimera, Sword, Surge, Daybreak. I just have some Sky Striker stuff in there. This one's Hayeta.
Not secret.
Yeah, I know it's not secret. Helio, Sunlight, and then Bomber.
Now, if you count, this is not a total of 15, I believe.
No, it's not a total of 15.
I think it's like 13 or something. So, like I said, besides like this, maybe, Super Poly targets, sure. Yeah. But then, like anything else, you can just put in anything to help. You can put Brink 7s, 8s, probably. Level 4 or rank 4s, or, generic other like monsters, or if like he's playing cherries, obviously, with these and this, So, yeah, you can do anything with the extra deck, so. Which is really good. You can even just get extravagance for the deck, and
that's what I'd like to do is get extravagance. That's a little out of my price range.
Yeah.
And then for the extra deck, we have 1 more Super Poly, 3 Wave Motion Cannon, and then we got 3 cherries. So I guess as you can tell, I've put a lot of other deck cards in the extra deck for that reason of putting cherries in there, just because I felt like it.
Yeah. So cherries, obviously. Wave Motion Cannon, I've played him a little bit to where he can actually stall with this and like just kind of beat me down a little bit, or let me take the damage if I attack with Veer, so that way it puts me in range for Wave Motion Cannon. So that's kind of a neat thing. And then Super Poly is just it breaks boards. So yeah. What else would you recommend for like a generic side for this deck?
Side, Foolish Burial good. Obviously that, because you're sending a lot of spells to grave, and then they come back to hand at the end phase. Pot of Extravagance, but like I said, that's way out of my price range, because you do not use an extra deck with this, period, except maybe Winda. Depending on how you like to play it, Summoning Limit is also a good one to use, as well as Mystic Mind, but I have had Mystic Mind backfire, but that's not very often. But other than that, I don't really see a whole lot with it.
Yeah, I mean, the extract is kind of not really the most crucial part of the deck, so you can just have free reign over everything and do whatever you want. So, alright, well, thank you, Sam, very much. I know I really wanted this deck profile. I mean, it may not be competitive, but I thought it was fun. I like the concept.
It's a very fun deck, I can admit.
Yeah, that's why I definitely wanted to get a profile of this. So, leave your comment down below if you want to help Sam change the deck a little bit or do some spicy text you didn't think of. So, yeah, comment, subscribe, and catch you guys later.